Hey folks, H.Bush here. Just want to reach out to you all out there. Hope you're enjoying your day today. Just want to go over some few things today. Actually reading from a book that I just restarted recently and rereading and catching up on some great material in it. It's by the author John C. Maxwell. It's titled The Choice is Yours, Today's Decisions for the Rest of Your Life. And it's a great and very insightful book, and I really advise anyone to go out there and purchase a copy and check it out and get a lot of insight from it. It'll help you out in life and business and family too as well, and just help you out with the whole entire perspective of it. But what I'm going to do is start reading probably about, I guess, a chapter per episode or whatever. So I'm just going to do some quick little videos and reading episodes too. I don't know, just hopefully inspire somebody today and touch somebody today and help someone through the day and just through life in general. A lot of us in the entrepreneurial world, we get so caught up sometimes in just the next business and the next business deal, the next customer, the next client, and things of that nature. But really what's most important is your perspective in life and your family and your God-given purpose in life, and just to have an overall very well fulfilled life overall and a great perspective of life. So hopefully some of these videos will actually help somebody out, and it helps me out. Just to be honest, it helps me out reading it to you all. I'm reading it to myself too as well, and reinforcing it into myself too as well. So we'll start with chapter number 1. Attitude is a choice. Life is 10% how we make it and 90% how we take it. And it starts off with, what's all the fuss about attitude? Does it really make a difference? You bet it does. Never underestimate the power of a positive attitude. When facing an opponent of equal ability, the right attitude can give you the edge. Who enjoys everything more, sees more opportunities, and lives life with greater enthusiasm? Well, the individual with the best attitude. Truly, attitude is the difference maker. As you examine your attitude and decide what to make it, remember these truths. Number 1, no matter what, your attitude is a choice. Circumstances may not be of your choosing, but your attitude is all yours. Number 2, it's easier to maintain the right attitude than to regain it. Fight to develop a positive attitude, and then don't let it slip. That's very important. Number 3, your attitude determines your actions. Your outlook will determine your life's outcomes more than any other single factor. And then number 4, the people you lead reflect the attitude you possess. If you have any responsibility for others, as a boss, parent, or volunteer leader, the attitude of your people is a reflection of your own. Then it goes into some great quotes. One by Leo Tolstoy. Happiness does not depend on outward things, but on the way we see them. Then another quote by Abraham Lincoln. Let no feeling of discouragement prey upon you, and in the end, you are sure to succeed. Moving right along. Promises with a payoff. Number 1, promise. If you learn from your mistakes and then let them go, the payoff will be you will be able to focus on the present. Number 2, promise. If you rise above the pettiness of people and small annoyances, then the payoff will be you will be able to give your energy to the important things. Number 3, promise. If you take time for physical rest, spiritual reflection, and relaxation, and relaxing recreation, the payoff will be you'll be able to think clearly and energetically. Number 4, promise. If you enjoy today and all it has to offer, the payoff will be you'll be better prepared for tomorrow. Number 5, promise. If you express gratitude to God and others through words and actions, the payoff will be you'll be aware of the value they bring to you. Number 6 promise. If you give more than you receive, the payoff will be you will contribute to society, surprise your spouse, and model for your children. Then some more quotes. God chooses what we go through. We choose how we go through it. Another quote. Robert Oppenheimer. The optimist thinks this is the best of all possible worlds. The pessimist fears it is true. Robert Schuller. Attitude more than age determines energy. Then we have a quick short story that it goes into. It's all about your mind. His name is Roger Crawford. He makes his living as a consultant and public speaker. He's written 2 books and travels all across the country working with Fortune 500 companies, national and state associations, and school districts. Those aren't bad credentials, but if that doesn't impress you, how about this? Before becoming a consultant, he was a varsity tennis player for Loyola Marymount University, and later became a professional tennis certified player by the United States Professional Tennis Association. Still not impressed? Would you change your opinion if I told you Roger had no hands and only 1 foot? Roger Crawford was born with a condition called ectrodactylism. When he emerged from his mother's womb, the doctor saw that he had a thumb-like projection extending out of his right forearm, and a thumb and a finger growing out of his left forearm. He had no palms. His legs and arms were shortened, and his leg possessed a shrunken foot with only 3 toes. The foot was amputated when he was 5. Roger's parents were told by various medical professionals that he would never be able to walk, probably would not be able to take care of himself, and would never lead a normal life. After recovering from the shock, Roger's parents were determined to give him the best chance possible for living a normal life. They raised him to feel love, to be strong, and to develop independence. You're only as handicapped as you want to be, his father used to tell him. They encouraged him to do everything his heart desired, and they taught him to think positively. Something my parents never did was to allow me to feel sorry for myself, or to take advantage of people because of my handicap, observes Roger. Roger appreciated the encouragement and training he received from his parents, but I don't think he really understood the significance of it or his achievements until he was in college and he interacted with someone who wanted to meet him. After receiving a phone call from a man who had read about his tennis victories, Crawford agreed to meet him at a nearby restaurant. When Roger stood up to shake his hands with the man, he discovered that the other guy had hands that were almost identical to his. That got Crawford excited because he thought he had found someone similar to him but older who could act as his mentor. But after talking with the stranger for a few minutes, he realized he was wrong, Roger says. Instead, what I found was someone with a bitter, pessimistic attitude who blamed all of his life's disappointments and failures on his anatomy. I soon recognized that our lives and attitudes couldn't have been more different. He had never held a job for long. He was sure this was because of discrimination, certainly not because, as he admitted, he was constantly late, frequently absent, and failed to take responsibility for his work. His attitude was, the world owes me, and his problem was that the world disagreed. He was even angry with me because I didn't share his despair. We kept in touch for several years until it dawned on me that even if some miracle were to suddenly to give him a perfect body, his unhappiness and lack of success wouldn't change. He would still be at the same place in life. That man had allowed failure to seize him from the inside. Chances are that the adversity in your life has been nowhere near as difficult as Roger Crawford's has been. And that's why his story is such an inspiration. Roger maintains, handicaps can only disable us if we let them. This is true not only of physical challenges, but of emotional and intellectual ones as well. I believe that real and lasting limitations are created in our minds, not our bodies. Now we're going to end off with some quotes, and then what is an attitude? So we'll start with some quotes. Attitudes determine actions. You are not what you think you are. What you think you are. I don't believe in pessimism. If something doesn't come up the way you want, forge ahead. If you think it's going to rain, it will. Clint Eastwood. We are either the masters or the victims of our attitudes. It's a matter of personal choice, blessing or curse. Now, what is an attitude? It is the advanced man of our true selves. Its roots are inward, but its fruit is outward. It is our best friend or our worst enemy. It is more honest and more consistent than our words. It is an outward look based on past experiences. It is a thing which draws people to us or repels us. It is never content until it is expressed. It is the librarian of our past, and it is the speaker of our present, and it is the prophet of our future. From The Winning Attitude. And it ends off with one last quote by Thomas Jefferson. Nothing can stop the man with the right mental attitude from achieving his goal. Nothing on earth can help the man with the wrong mental attitude. Once again, that's by John C. Maxwell. The choice is yours. Today's decisions for the rest of your life. Great book. Definitely go out there and get you a copy. I would definitely suggest you start off in your entrepreneurial dreams, a life transformation, or whatever that you're going through, with this good quick book. It's a quick short book too as well. It's not long, it's not drawn out, it's not like super duper deep. Just good, straight to the point, and really concise and really impactful and very insightful too as well. So definitely get a copy. I'll be doing another video soon. Check out the second one. I'll be going over each chapter and reading it to you guys. Hopefully this will touch someone out there and help someone through their day and help someone through life, and it helps me too out as well. So it's just a win-win for all of us, and that's what we should do in all of our business endeavors too as well, is create an environment where we all can win. So I look forward to hearing from you. Inbox me if you have any questions or anything, any type of business ideas or questions too as well, or just life questions too as well. If I don't know the answer, I can definitely point you in the direction of someone that may know the answer. We could just research some of these things together. If you have any insight that you would like to share, inbox me or contact me. My name's H.Bush. You can contact me. My number and all my contact information will be in the video and in the link. And let's keep going for our dreams, because I always tell people all of the time, if you don't go for your dreams in life, somebody else will hire you to help them build theirs. Take care. God bless. Enjoy the rest of your day. Inbox me. I look forward to hearing from you. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you have any insight, share with me too as well. If you have any insight that I can share with others, let me know. If you have any business ideas that you'd like for me to share with others, let me know too as well. And let's keep working together, growing together, learning together, and also earning together too as well. So take care. God bless. Enjoy the rest of your day. Go for your dreams.